was defeated by Australia in the Gods Arena. Contract fulfilled. All its land and resources now belong to Australia. Execute immediately. The next arena match, England challenges Wajo.
The year 2050. The Gods Arena descends upon the world. Contenders from every region must all fight in the Gods Arena, calling forth legendary deities from their mythologies to do battle. Winners can seize the loser's fate. Defeat means erasure.
Wajo keeps losing in the arena. Their fortune is running out. This battle. Contestants, please follow me into the Pantheon. Commune with your deity spirit. Summon the gods.
I actually traveled to the future, to the year 2150. And now there's this weird tournament happening in the world.
This is the Hall of the Divine Stele. Each stele represents a deity from history. Now, please use the clues to identify the figure in each stele, if you get it right. You can summon the god. No one's ever summoned a god. Time is running out. You all are the last hope for Wajo.
How hard? 1,000 years of culture. So many myths, legends, and stories, tons of war gods. Why not call the Monkey King, or Lang God, or Buddha? Need competition?
Zhoujuan, lost your mind. Monkey King, or Lang God. Never heard of them. Don't talk if you don't know.
Never even heard of it.
What? You guys don't know the Monkey King. Are people from the future really that clueless? Isn't this something everyone knows, even 3-year-olds?
Everyone knows it. Zhoujuan, read too many web novels. Did you really believe those made-up stories? Everyone knows that our Wajo legends disappeared long ago. Do you know? Idiot. You call me an idiot, but you're ignorant.
Right. Wajo lost cultural roots, can't summon gods. That's why we're treated this way.
So Wajo's history broke off in the future, huh? So as a college student in 2025, doesn't that make me a historical expert?
Start summoning now. Remember, the more you know about that god's life story, the stronger their power will be.
This clue. Marshal Tianping. He must be a powerful deity, right? But too bad we don't know his real name.
Isn't that second brother?
You know him?
I don't just know him. I know every inscription in this entire Pantheon.
What?
Every single stele in the Pantheon. You know them all?
ZX, are you scared silly by the people of Yingzhou?
Huh?
Do you know how much effort our Wajo ancestors put into this Pantheon? You think you can recognize them all?
You can't do it. Doesn't mean others can't.
You're that skilled. Then summon a god and show us what you've got.
Fine. I'll summon one for you right now.
Zhoujuan, don't do anything rash. You know, being god summoning causes divine backlash. You could end up bedridden, or even die.
Relax. I know limits.
Zhoujuan, tell me this god's true name. I'll do it.
Luo Qing, you think Zhoujuan knows this god? Trying to die for him.
Luo Qing, you're the most promising recruit in Wajo. Don't do anything foolish.
I trust him. Zhoujuan, you won't let me down, right?
Alright, repeat after me. Comprehend 3 jade dreams of heaven's fate. Turtle, forest, 5 lakes, clouds. Hua Zhou Jr. respectfully invites the marshal of the 100,000 water army in Tian.
Tianping, Jubaji, descend.
Just pretending. You really think chanting some nonsense poetry will summon a god?
A deity has answered the call. Hua Zhou has a god answering our summon.
How is this possible?
Who's the kid? Who disturbed old Zhou's dreams?
Junior Zhoujuan, the god's arena has appeared. We're at a life-or-death crisis, so I boldly ask the marshal to descend. Turn the tide.
Please, Elder, turn the tide.
No problem, no problem. Those foreign charlatans. How dare they call themselves gods? They're messing with me, the pig. Watch what my ray can do. I'll poke some holes in them. The battle between Huazhou and Yingzhou is about to start. Competitors, enter now.
If you cowards from Huazhou are scared, just admit defeat now. Don't waste my time.
Yiqing, you're the only Huazhou contestant in ages to summon a deity. The future of Huazhou is in your hands.
I will not let down the millions of people in Huazhou.
Yeah, don't worry. With me, old Chu, here. I'll keep this girl safe.
Huazhou people, so you finally dare poke your heads out of your mouse hole?
You ruthless, heartless pirates from Yingzhou. I'll teach you a harsh lesson for Huazhou. Consider this some interest for everything you stole from us before.
With that laughable, barren heritage of Huazhou? Look what you've summoned. A pig? Ha ha ha, let me show you, out of kindness, what a real deity looks like. Come forth, Tengu Lord.
The great Tengu of Yingzhou. He fought 10 matches for Yingzhou before. 8 wins, 2 losses. Really strong. I wonder if Marshal Tonpeng can beat him, though.
Don't worry, some stray dog can't possibly defeat Jubaji.
From Huazhou, die together with your ridiculous gods.
What's going on? Why can't Jubaji fend off attacks from just a heavenly dog?
Oh no, Luo Qing doesn't know Marshal Tonpeng's story, so he's not fighting at full strength.
Sorry, Senior. It's my fault for holding you back.
Not your fault, kid. Didn't eat enough before coming down. If I'd known, I'd have feasted at the Jade Emperor's peach orchard first. Now I'll embarrass Master and my brothers.
Ha ha ha. Huazhou people, get ready to lose again. Lord Heavenly Dog, attack. This is what happens when you fight against mighty Yingzhou. Weird. Why no result from heaven?
Because you haven't actually won.
What?
Please, Tachi. Famous. Commanded Tianhei's troops. Followed 8 rules to immortality. 9 tooth break. Beast spirit. Good kid. People still remember my legend. Someone remembers. Send Cleanser to defeat Demon. Purifier, stop the demon.
Lowly Eastern Wild God, watch me, old pig. Crush it with a single move.
Playing tricks and acting spooky. Think you got lucky dodging Lord Tengu's strike and now you can win. Your pathetic gods from Hua can't possibly defeat Lord Tengu Godai. Is that all you've got? Dare command thunder and lightning? How's this possible? With such barren history, how could such a powerful god be born?
Watch my rake.
Lord Tengu!
Jubaji! No! Purifier! So powerful!
This is the god of my Huazhou! This is the real deity of Huazhou!
Come on, it's just second brother. If you're this excited, you'll faint when you meet the real VIPs.
This match, Huazhou wins!
Awesome! We won! Huazhou finally wins!
Grandma, did you see this from heaven? Huazhou finally won a round in the Gods Arena!
Huazhou cheated. Huazhou should lose this round.
Jinzhou, what do you mean? Your deity, the Great Tengu, was defeated fair and square. Heaven witnessed it. Why are you denying it?
The Tengu did lose, but Huazhou used outside tricks to boost their deity's strength. That's also a fact witnessed by Heaven, right?
So, reciting a poem outside is not allowed.
Yingzhou's right. This match. Because Huazhou cheated, Yingzhou wins. The losing gods can't fight again.
What? That's not fair?
Cheating? Eagle State people? That's cheating!
All's fair in war. Hua State, instead of arguing here. You should think about who you'll send next.
Alter messenger. Can't play.
The next match is about to start. Contestants enter. Next round starts soon. Will both contestants please enter?
I, old pig, wish I could help you more, but the rules of heaven won't let me. I, old pig, can't do anything else now.
You've done your best, Senior. Thank you for your efforts.
Good luck to you.
What a pity. It took Wajo so much to summon a powerful god. They're gone just like that.
You shameless Yingzhou people, you can't win fair and square. So you resort to dirty tricks.
If you want to blame Wajo for being weak. No one can use it. Wajo people, prepare for despair. Jairong, it's your turn.
Yes, brother. Come out. The great god who rules the moon and the underworld, Lord Moonlit Sword.
This is one of the three major gods of Yingzhou. Moonlit Sword. In the previous god's arena, this deity was undefeated.
Wajo people, send your contestant. To die under Lord Tsukuyomi's radiance. That's your honor.
Commander, except for Luo Qing, we haven't summoned any gods.
What? Wajo people, are you saying you can't even send a contestant?
This is outrageous. Commander, go!
Don't be foolish. You can't summon Jubaji anymore. Going up there is just suicide.
Wajo people, please send a contestant now, or you'll be counted as forfeiting.
Your Excellency, Hua Prefecture has no one left. No need to waste time.
Hua Prefecture has people.
Who are you?
Zhou Zhuan. I'll be fighting for Wajo next.
Zhou Zhuan, don't mess around! You haven't summoned your deity yet! Going now is suicide!
Relax. This battle carries the hopes of millions in Wajo. I will win.
So, you're confident you can beat my sister and Lord Tsukuyomi?
Weaklings. Crush in a snap.
You're talking big! Say your god's name!
Dirty. I haven't summoned one yet, but soon. I'll show you.
I thought you were just an arrogant fool. Turns out you're actually an idiot. Don't you know you have to summon a deity in the Pantheon? But you're standing here in the ring. You actually want to summon a god? You Eastern pirates. Your actions ruin Wajo. You're betraying your teachers and ancestors. Haven't you heard that gods are always watching?
The gods heard Zhou Zhuan's call.
How? How could anyone communicate with a god outside the temple?
Don't panic, brother. Even if he talks to God. So what? There's no way he can summon a god as powerful as Tsukuyomi.
I didn't expect he'd draw this one. Looks like it's destiny. I choose her. And I demand to change the arena environment, Mingyu.
Wait. I can feel Tsukuyomi's power getting stronger.
Zhou Zhuan, don't you know Lady Tsukuyomi rules the moon? How dare you pick the Moon Palace as the battleground? I know Tsukuyomi is the moon goddess, but the Moon Palace ruler. Wajo made it clear centuries ago. Often the shadows dance. Moon reflection. A beauty dwells in the Moon Palace. Zhou Zhuan. Invite change, Tai and Star-Lord, to descend.
Thousands of years someone finally calls for me.
Zhou Zhuan humbly invites Lady Change to descend. Save Wajo people from disaster.
Which deity is this? Her aura. Stronger than Jubaji.
People of Wajo. The immortal before you is Lady Change. Of course, you can also call her Taiyan Xingjun. She is the moon goddess of Wajo.
That's impossible! How could Wajo have such a powerful god?
I don't care if you're real or not. Great Tsukuyomi. Lord Moon Knight, Sword Immortal, is the moon god. Change, Moon Palace ruler, is nothing but disrespect to Lord Tsukuyomi.
You dare use moonlight powers to attack me. A mere fox spirit from a tiny country. Dare call yourself moon god. Deceive Wajo people. Now that I've descended to the mortal realm, it's time to settle the score with you.
Remember this. How is that possible? In Moon Palace, there's no way Lord Tsukuyomi could get hurt.
Serious. Moon Palace belongs to Fairy Change. You want to wield the moon's power on the true ruler's turf. Dream on.
No! Only Lord Tsukuyomi is the true moon god.
Lord Tsukuyomi is angry now. The fake god of Wajo is doomed. What? She just shrugged off Lord Tsukuyomi's attack.
The power of Jiyu is beyond anything you little gods of Yingzhou could ever imagine.
This Guanghen Palace is mine. It's always been peaceful and calm here. Not a place for fighting. You're a little god from the countryside. You know moonlight power. Jade Rabbit isn't around. I still need someone to help me grind medicine. So come and stay by my side. Cultivate quietly for 100 years.
What did you do? Why can't I sense Lord Tsukuyomi anymore?
Oh wow. Change is ruthless. Not only did she beat them, she turned their main god into a pet. I guess she found a companion for Jade Rabbit.
The winner of this battle, Wajo Jushuan.
Awesome! We won! We won! Main god Tsukuyomi stuff! Beat Wajo's Change, and you'll be a pet! With Change on our side, Wajo is definitely winning today!
Next one. Is it your turn now?
Oh, okay, one Zhuan. What a change. Don't get excited too soon. Wajo already changed the arena once. By the rules, Yingzhou can add a rule for this tournament.
What are you trying to do?
Yingzhou is adding a rule for the nationals. One god can fight only once. Yingzhou additional rules. Rest of national matches. Any deity who's already fought can't fight again.
The rule stands for all remaining matches in this tournament. Deities who've already fought cannot participate again.
Zhuan, looks like I can't help you in the next battles. Stay sharp.
Don't worry, Star-Lord. I promise I won't let Wajo down.
All right, I trust you.
Zhuan, without change. I really want to see how you'll beat Yingzhou now.
You should worry about what to do with your Tsukuyomi first.
A main god? Just gone like that? Yo! Zhuan, I'll give you a chance to send Tsukuyomi back.
Huh?
Zhuan, this chance is only because you summoned change. In Wajo, you say, good birds choose the right tree. Think carefully. Without a deity, you're just a lamb waiting for slaughter in the god's arena. And I can tell you, the deity I summoned is Tsukuyomi's big brother Susanoo. He's my Yingzhou hero. If he finds out, you took his sister. It'll mean destruction for you and Wajo.
The legendary war god of Izuma, Susanoo, I really want to see what he's like. Stop wasting time. If you've got tricks, bring them on.
Stubborn fool. Set the arena scene to Colosseum? Come out, mighty war god, guardian of Izuma. Susanoo?
Human, it was you. Took my sister.
Not convinced.
Arrogant human, you and your country will face the wrath of the bull-headed king. But killing you myself is too boring. I'll let you die in agony. Come forth, Orochi.
It's Orochi! Susanoo can actually summon such a terrifying monster! Isn't that cheating? Why can he summon a god-level monster? Zhuan doesn't even have a god to rely on! Isn't he doomed now?
Human, you'll be the first after you. Your parents, siblings, and friends, everyone you know or don't know, will become food for the Yamata no Orochi. This is the price of offending the gods. Zhuan, last chance, submit. Or die.
Submit. You Eastern pirates, no matter how many years pass, you'll never make Wajo people bow down. It's just Susanoo and one Yamata no Orochi. Compared to the countless brilliant stars of Wajo, it's nothing. Junior Zhuan calls upon all the gods of Wajo.
You not...
did Chunjuan summon? Is this the legendary Heavenly Court of Wajo? Are all these immortals from Wajo?
No way. It's all an illusion made by you guys from Wajo. How could Wajo have so many gods? Lord Susanoo, please take action. Expose the true face of these Wajo people.
Yingzhou people are arrogant. Angered our Wajo gods. One descended in person.
Such a mysterious aura.
Proud heart won't bow to heaven's will. Arrogant spirit, divine aid from river god. Qi Chen Jiahui, the heroic soul shines with boundless power. Erlang, Junior Zhou Zhuan humbly invites heavenly court's god of war, Lin Fan.
Who dare summon me?
Ha ha ha! I thought you had some trick to summon another god! Turns out, you just summoned a dog! Is this another Wajo Mountain deity? You've really fallen on hard times! Not even a human form!
Hot dog, bro. Is that really you? Where's your master?
My master's watching from the heavens and sent me ahead. It's just a snake, not worth my master's effort.
Even a mangy dog has quite the attitude.
Mangy dog, brat. Trash like you better call me the sun-swallowing god.
Just a black dog, so full of yourself. But it doesn't matter. Soon, you'll all be food for the multi-headed dragon.
Just a little earthworm. Dare to wipe out Wajo people.
That monkey from Flower Fruit Mountain wasn't this cocky. Flower Fruit Mountain? Hey, wait, who are you?
I am Swallowing Sun, true lord.
Nice one, dog bro. No wonder you're the god of war's top fighter.
Kid, watch. See how I snack on this little worm.
Hey, no, that's... Let it out! Let it out!
Zhao, you weak. You're way too slow.
No way! That's impossible! Legendary monster! The world-destroying Yamata no Orochi lost to a black dog like this! Retreat! Worm smells weird. Is the water in his hometown bad? No wonder it's big food. Tastes awful. You lost. How was that? I told you, dealing with a little worm like this, boss doesn't need to step in.
Dog bro, awesome!
Interesting. This black dog has a unique aura. Its divinity is stronger than Yamata no Orochi.
Perfect. You killed Orochi. Be my battle pet. Since you killed Bucky, you'll take his place as my battle pet.
Jiu, watch out!
This thing wants me as a pet, not a chance. Right. Get lost.
You're as arrogant as the one who summoned you. It's fine. When it comes to hunting, I've always got patience.
Jiu, watch out!
Kid, careful! Behind me!
I admit your divinity is strong, but you're no match for me. Lost chance. Surrender or die.
Wolf. Can't win. Call help. Can't beat him.
The master's up there watching, and so are millions in Wajo. How could I back down at a time like this? How could I let them down at a time like this? Surrender. Your dreams. It's kill or be killed today.
Fine. A disobedient dog will bite its master eventually. Send the arrogant one straight to hell.
Who won?
Hey, dog bro, don't scare me. Wake up if you die. How am I supposed to explain to Zhenjin?
The Lord God is truly the Lord God, the war god of Yingzhou. I really can't beat him. But at least I managed to save you from his hands, so I didn't let the master down. Even the eight-headed serpent couldn't defeat you. I bet you're no stranger in Wajo, but at the end of the day, you're just a dog. Susanoo's strength is way beyond your reach. Zhou Zhuan, you really surprised me. But right now, it's time to end this farce. Kid, I'll hold him off. Run!
Bro, stop joking. In your current state. One strike could take us both out. True Lord, descend soon, we're doomed.
Humans. And you
If we weren't in the arena of the gods right now, I'd spare you. But unfortunately, this world doesn't deal in it.
I'm King Yuan Mayadao, True Lord's man. When did you outsiders from Dongyi get to lecture us? Xianxia's man, when did you Eastern pirates get to lecture us?
True Lord, you finally descended!
What our witch deity is this? His divine aura is even stronger than the god of war, Zhou. Is this really the god of war from Huazhou?
Master, it's my fault for failing you.
You did well. Leave the rest to me. It's been years since I was last here. Can't believe Huazhou has been bullied to the brink of extinction.
We've shamed you. True Lord, please, wipe out these demons for us. Protect all of Huazhou.
Insolent punks from Yingzhou! Get over here and face your death!
No way! How could Huazhou have such a powerful deity?
I don't care who you are. If you choose to stand against Yingzhou, be ready to die.
A tiny spark dares to show off before me.
How could this be? The sword like a perfect sword can even tear the sky apart. How could it be blocked so easily?
You're called the god of war too. But such a weak god of war. Qingzhou really is pitiful. Today I'll show you what it takes to be a real god of war. Okay?
Tell me, what kind of power is that? No way! Impossible! How could gods from Huazhou have this power? Cheating? Huazhou people cheated! Lord Susanoo, don't be afraid! This must be some Wazoo trick. They're just bluffing. Yeah, it's all fake. Definitely some illusion.
Yingzhou vermin, no die.
Illusion! It's all an illusion! Ah! No! Lord Susanoo!
Our great nation Huazhou, gods from thousands of years of brilliant culture. How could a small country like Yingzhou dare to offend us? Under the power of the True Lord, your so-called Izuma war god is nothing but a paper tiger.
This battle goes to Huazhou.
We won.
We won!
All thanks to Zhou Zhuan. If he hadn't summoned this deity, today Huazhou would have been in danger.
Zhou Zhuan! Zhou Zhuan! Zhou Zhuan!
People of Binzhou, what else do you have to say?
You want me to admit it? The god you summoned is strong, but my Yingzhou hasn't lost yet. The contest is best of 5. You've only won 2 rounds. According to the rules. The next match, he can't compete anymore.
Bound by fate, I really can't fight again.
Young one, be careful. Don't tarnish Huazhou's reputation.
Rest assured, True Lord, I will do my utmost to defend Huazhou's borders. Not only will I stop these Yingzhou scoundrels from getting away with it, I'll get back everything.
Good. Until we meet again.
Go on. If you Yingzhou people have any tricks left, bring them out.
Father! Useless fool. Do I really have to handle this myself?
The next fighter from Yingzhou is actually him. Shui, is he really that strong? He's the head of the Asakusa family, and also Yingzhou's strongest fighter. The territory and fortune we lost before were all taken by him and his deity in the ring. What's his deity? It's the leader of Yingzhou's 3 main gods, ruler of Takamagura Materasumi Khan.
You really surprised me, Huazhou. I did think that Tsukuyomi and Susanoo might lose, but I never expected they'd lose to you, Huazhou.
So, have you ever thought about that you're next?
Arrogant Huazhou. I admit the god just now was truly powerful. Even I couldn't guarantee a sure victory, but now he has already left the scene entirely. Show yourself, the supreme ruler of Takamagara, the great Amaterasu.
Damn it! What is he trying to do? Asakusa doesn't just want to win the tournament. He wants to kill Josu.
That's quite a lineup.
Foolish Wajo, today you won't just lose, you'll die here. Every hope of Wajo will be extinguished by Amaterasu personally.
Tsukuyomi lost. Susanoo was defeated too. 2 of your 3 gods in Yingzhou have already lost. The so-called Amaterasu won't be any different.
How dare you! What is this power? Damn it. Amaterasu's target is way more than just Light Eye. All of Wajo is now under the sunlight from the Yatsukami mirror.
Wajo native, you can still summon gods, right? But let me warn you, you better hurry up.
What did you do?
Zhou, hurry! The temperature across Wajo is rising fast, and countless people have collapsed from the heat.
Burn to ashes in this hell, along with your stubborn pride. People of Wajo, under the light of the sacred 8-spoked mirror, be reduced to ashes.
Zhou, hurry! Wajo people can't hold on!
Young Kiwa, stop! I'll spare your life!
Arrogant. So you, a Wajo local, think you can kill me?
You stubborn fool. Did you know that in ancient times in Wajo, there were 10 suns in the sky?
All right. 10 suns in the sky. Wajo, folks, are you hallucinating from the heat? Amaterasu's power alone is too much for you. Let alone 10 suns overhead. Just 1 sun is enough to turn all of Wajo into scorched earth.
That's right. 10 suns overhead. Doomsday. People struggled. When Wajo faced disaster, someone always stood up. Zhou calls Wajo sages. Who he descends to the mortal world.
Are you calling for me? Zhongyar.
Zhou begs you, Master, to eliminate pests and shoot the sun.
Oh, this wild man is your trump card? Just a mere wild man dares to challenge Lord Amaterasu.
Interesting. Since that time 1,000 years ago, I thought the Golden Crow clan only had 1 survivor. Who would have thought there were others left?
Elder Hui, not the Golden Crow clan. That's the sun god of those outsiders from Donghua.
Oh, so it's not a Golden Crow? Not a Wajo Golden Crow. Who gave you the guts to act so recklessly in my Wajo?
No way! He shattered the sacred mirror just through divine power.
Asakusa-Gen, you took everything from Washington using the God's Arena. Will be settled today? Oh, wait! Everything Yinju took from Wajo will be settled today.
So what if the god you summoned can break the Yata mirror? Lady Amaterasu is still the supreme deity atop the divine throne. That's savage, and you will only have one ending being consumed by Lady Amaterasu's radiance.
Zhou.
This is what happens when you go against Yinju.
Is this the supreme artifact Yinju people bragged about? It's really nothing special.
What? How possible? Even Olympian gods couldn't come out unscathed under the power of the Yasakani no Magatama. Feng Shi's pelt. My sword only scratches the hide. You think your soft divine power can pierce it? Fine, Yasakani no Magatama couldn't harm you. Let me show you the sharpest divine sword in Takamagara.
Oh no, it's Amino Murakumo. So far, whenever Amino Murakumo is drawn in the arena of the gods, nothing can withstand this blade. No god could block it. Zhujuan definitely can block it.
Under the might of Aim no Murakumo, turn to dust. Interesting, but this power, calling it almighty, is a bit of a joke. You've seen a shooting star, right?
Yes, I have.
Good. Today, I'll show you what a real shooting star looks like.
What?
Ha ha ha! Just a low-level deity from Wajo. How could he ever beat Lady Amaterasu? He was probably sliced to pieces by the Kusanagi sword.
What?
Cuts everything. Supreme weapon, but 2 gods from Wajo. It's just a toy that can be crushed instantly.
No way. The god you summoned, who exactly is he?
Didn't I just tell you? In ancient times, Wajo had 10 suns in the sky.
And what does that have to do with him?
10 suns blazed, world in chaos. Do you know why there's only 1 great sun left in the sky now?
Wait, so you mean it's him? No, that's impossible. 10 blazing suns that's so grand and such terrifying power. Even Amaterasu-sama couldn't do that.
You're still fooling yourself at this point. You barbarians from Yingzhou always lied to yourselves. Don't believe? Then let me show you again. Senior Hu Yi, your turn.
Shoot down the sun. It's a bit nostalgic.
Let me measure your power. Little Dongyi God, see how you compare to the 10 golden crows. Arrogant Wajo God, how dare you disrespect Amaterasu-sama? Prepare to die under Amaterasu-sama's radiance. How is this possible? Lord Amaterasu!
10 suns once rose. Why only 1 now? In a day. People fired.
And shot down 9 suns? What a magnificent legend! I can't believe Wajo has such a powerful deity.
This round, Wajo wins. By the rules, Wajo has won 3 matches and claimed victory in this tournament.
Envoy, it's not over yet. Yingzhou hasn't lost. We still have deities.
The rules are set. Everything Yingzhou took from Wajo luck, land, resources must be returned. Also, half of Yingzhou's fortune goes to Wajo.
No! No!
What's going on? Why has Wajo's national fortune suddenly shot up? The useless bunch from Yingzhou can't do anything right. Failed to take Wajo, even gave away so much national fortune.
The people of Wajo are so strange, especially that Zhou Zhuan he managed to summon such a powerful deity. Yingzhou was caught off guard. You'd lose even if you went.
What a joke! You think the Olympian gods are as weak as the Yingzhou ones?
You!
Enough. This isn't the time to argue right or wrong. Did you all forget? Wajo deities awakened. They'll retaliate. If we're afraid of that, why not attack first?
Oh, Nordic Union planning to act.
Thanks to Zhou Zhuan, Wajo not only won the tournament, but also got a lot of luck from Yingzhou.
I propose we give Zhou Zhuan the title of Wajo Hero, and make sure Zhou Zhuan gets first pick of all resources in the future.
By the way, where is Zhou Zhuan now?
He's at Pantheon, helping new contestants connect with gods. We can't expect him to carry the tournament alone.
Wajo has talented Zhou Zhuan. It's truly Wajo's fortune.
This must be the legendary Lord of the East Sea, the strongest dragon king among the 4 seas. His real name is El Guang.
Descendant Luo Qing humbly invites the East Sea Dragon King El Guang to appear.
Wow, he actually summoned him. Zhou Zhuan is amazing! He crushed Yingzhou in the tournament and is so knowledgeable!
Boss Joe, let me be your sidekick! I'll do anything for you!
Please don't crowd or make noise. There are still many gods in the Pantheon. Everyone can summon them, one at a time.
Damn Zhou Zhuan, he just got lucky and recognized a few gods. What's so special?
Oh, so you don't like him either.
Who are you?
Don't panic. I'm here to help you.
Help me?
You want to get rid of Zeus, right? Turns out, we want to get rid of him too.
You're not from Wajo! How'd you sneak into Wajo Pantheon?
Relax, I didn't sneak into the Pantheon. You're just talking to a shadow of me.
You really can take down Zeus.
Not only can I get rid of Zeus, I can also make you Wajo's next leader.
Really?
Just do what I say.
Okay, what do I have to do?
It's simple.
The Arena of Gods has rules. States that just finished a challenge get protection unless they initiate a fight. Other states can't engage them. I need you to represent Wajo and challenge Nordic Alliance State.
You're from the Nordic Alliance. But challenge started, so what? You all saw the last match against Yinzhou. When Zhou summoned figures like Change, Xianxia, and Hu Yi, each one was incredibly powerful. Are you really confident you can win?
Relax. We've already considered that. That's why this time you'll start a special challenge match.
A special challenge match? What rules do you want to set?
Clan battle. Only dragon clans can participate, and they must be recognized by the Heavenly Tao. The Nordic dragons have their leader. There's no way the Nordic dragons will lose this.
Nidhogg is indeed powerful. But are you sure Wajo doesn't have strong dragons?
We've already looked into Wajo. The strongest dragons are just those so-called dragon kings of the four seas. They're no match for Nidhogg. Not even close.
All right. Trust you this time. What do I do?
It's simple. You're Wajo's contestant, so you can declare war for Wajo. All you have to do is challenge Northern Europe on behalf of Wajo. Got it.
Zhou Zhuan, you're doomed.
Since you've made up your mind, repeat after me.
I, Lin Feng, declare war on Northern Europe on behalf of Wajo, and set the arena rules as a Dragon Clan battle. Lin Feng declares war on Northern Europe for Wajo, and set the arena rules as a Dragon Clan battle. Wajo declares war on Northern Europe. The arena rules a Dragon Clan battle. Only Dragon Clan fighters recognized by Heaven may participate. Both sides, please get ready as soon as possible.
Why are we suddenly at war with Northern Europe?
And it's a Dragon Clan battle with special rules. This is bad. That means the gods Zhou Zhuan summoned before can't join.
Well done, Ling Feng.
Zhou Zhuan, this clan battle will be your grave.
It's him! It was Ling Feng who challenged Northern Europe first? Ling Feng, are you crazy? Wajo finally won! Time to rebuild! How could you start a war with another state?
Ling Feng, who is that with you?
Nice to meet you all. Hello, Wajo. I'm Rolo, Nordic Federation rep. I'm also your next opponent.
Are you that sure you'll win?
Zhou Zhuan, I've already reviewed your file. I know the gods you can summon are pretty powerful. But this match is a Dragon Clan battle among all dragons in the world. None can stand against Nidhogg, the world-devouring dragon. Come forth, the Supreme Lord of Dragons, His Majesty Nidhogg. Wajo people, if you don't want to be food for His Majesty Nidhogg, surrender now. The merciful Nordic Alliance will grant you the chance to become slaves.
That's right. Zhou Zhuan, you should just give up. Even with Dragonkin, Wajo can't possibly defeat Nidhogg.
Who says Wajo has no Dragonkin?
Is this Wajo's dragon? Sure, it's not just a flying serpent. No wings to soar the skies. No powerful body. And you dare call it a dragon?
Wajo dragon, good fortune symbol, commands thunder, lightning, calls wind, rain, protects people. How could it be anything like your winged lizards?
How dare you? You actually insult the mighty Nidhogg, consumed by underworld flames, and burned to ashes.
Should I just go instead?
Zhou Zhuan, we'll face other states often. Can't let you fight alone always. You helped summon the East Sea Dragon King. Let me handle this. Go, Dragon King, show these lizards what true dragon power looks like. Great, it's blocked. This Nidhogg looks fierce. It's nothing special. Dragon King stopped it.
Not over yet.
Thought such a skinny dragon could actually block Lord Nidhogg's attack. But did you forget? This isn't a one-on-one fight, it's a clan battle. Dragon versus dragon. And Lord Nidhogg is the ancestor of all dragons.
How about now? Have the people of Wajo realized how weak you are?
How could this happen?
How to fight now? We only have the Dragon King of the East Sea. One deity, how can we fight so many dragons?
Everyone, don't panic. Zhou Zhuan will figure something out, right?
With this lineup, the Dragon King alone can't handle it.
You all heard it. Even Zhou Zhuan can't help. I knew this guy just got lucky and recognized a few deities.
Beiyu Lianzhou, welcome anyone to join us.
Damn it. Even if Zhou Zhuan can't help, we won't just sit and wait for death. Never be traitors.
That's right. We will never be traitors or enemy collaborators. We Wajo people will fight to the end.
People are restless, then burn to ashes under the dragon's flame. Kid, I can't hold on much longer. No, you'll have to summon my other 3 brothers. If the 4 of us join forces, maybe we stand a chance.
How do I summon them?
Just like you called me. Say their true names. Eolchin, Eolrun, Eolshun.
Luoqing from Wajo. Invite 3 dragon kings. Eolchin, Eolrun, Eolshun reveal.
Great! With 3 Dragon Kings' help, we can hold on.
That's right! We still have a chance in this tournament!
Idiot! For gods can't stop the Dragon Clan!
Dream on. Ha ha ha, Lin Feng is right. You guys are just barely hanging on. CHU Zhuan, even you. You're facing this situation, and there's nothing you can do, right?
No way! There are just too many of these evil dragons. The 4 of us brothers can't handle them alone. Big brother! I can't hold on much longer! Big brother! I'm out too!
Zhou Zhuan, haven't you thought of a solution yet?
Zhou Zhuan?
What could he possibly come up with? He's just a guy who got lucky. If you don't surrender, you're all going to die.
This is what happens when you mess with the Nordic Federation.
Sir, I'll lead the charge for you.
You guys seem to be celebrating a bit too soon.
Huh? You're actually still alive.
It just took a little longer to talk with you. Sorry to keep you waiting.
What dragon? What dragon?
No way! Aren't the 4 Seas Dragon Kings the strongest in Wajo? How can that dragon's presence even suppress Nidhogg?
Truly ignorant foreigners. The 4 Seas Dragon Kings are Wajo's dragon elites. But Wajo's strongest dragon is the ancestor dragon from creation's dawn. The ancestor dragon among you giant lizards with wings. In front of the ancestor dragon's might, all you can do is tremble.
Mr. Luo, don't fear. Ancestor Dragon's just one god. Against Nidhogg's dragon army, it's still outnumbered.
Well, yeah, right. In the end, the Ancestor Dragon is still just one god. Nidhogg's dragon army is nothing to fear. Attack!
Zhou Zhuan, are you really letting the Ancestor Dragon take that hit head on?
Relax. The reason it's called the Ancestor Dragon is because it's the leader of all creatures, the origin of all dragons.
An illusion, this must be an illusion! How could Wajo have so many dragons?
This can't be happening. Wajo is supposed to be a place with no culture.
Barbarians like you who only know how to pillage, how could you understand Wajo's true depth? Perfect. Today I'll use you to show the world Wajo is no longer the place you can push around.
Wajo isn't a place for you riffraff to cause trouble.
Oh no! My knee to Woj!
This round is exclusive to me. Wajo wins. Half of Bailey Anzo's fortune goes to Wajo.
Zhou Zhuanen, we've worked together. Please spare me this time.
Lin Feng. Selfishness. You started a national war for Wajo without permission. Now, I'm stripping you of your status as a Wajo contestant.
That's fair! That's fair! Once back in Wajo, I'll change my ways!
Go back to Wajo. Lin Feng, too optimistic.
What's wrong with that?
Traitors like you who sell out your own country still want to Wajo, wanted to join Northern Europe Alliance. From today on, you're no longer a Wajo citizen.
No, Zhou Zhuan, I was wrong! Really! I just lost my mind for a moment! Give me a chance! Let me return to Wajo! Please! I'll do anything for you!
If I knew. Why did I choose that? Heaven's on board. Wajo stands with Zhou Zhuan. What do you want?
As the victor of this war and representing Wajo, I'm going to expel the Outlander. From Wajo.
You've won 2 in a row, so you can request for Wajo.
Former Wajo citizen Lin Feng betrayed his country, abused his Wajo rep status, started a war alone, tried to help Northern Europe Alliance take over Wajo. You are now stripped of your Wajo citizenship and expelled from Wajo. Never get Wajo's protection.
Lin Feng, leave Wajo.
No! Zhou Zhuan! Sorry!
Let's go.
Mr. Luo, about me joining the Nordic Federation.
Get out.
This... Don't abandon me! I was wrong! Hey, weren't you going to teach those Nordic Union reps from Wajo a lesson? Why are you back so soon?
I just got careless for a moment. Zhou Zhuan caught me off guard.
Loss is loss. Heavenly Envoy saw it. Still excusing.
You Yinzhou set a bad example.
I told you already. Wajo's tough to deal with. Now do you believe me?
All right, stop arguing. Wajo's developing way too fast. Not just Yinzhou. Even half of the Nordic Union's luck has been snatched by them. If this keeps up, Wajo will take us down one by one.
Next up!
No matter who goes, we've got to bring our best moves. We have to finish Zhou Zhuan once and for all. Humph easier said than done.
Yinzhou's 3 gods are strong. You know it. When Zhou Zhuan broke into the heavenly realm back then, you all must have heard about it too. Can't beat him straight. Hard to defeat him.
That's right. Even the Dragon Clan led by His Majesty Nidhogg lost to him. How many tricks does that kid have? He's impossible to guard against.
Next stop, Europe will make a move. If the Olympian gods step in, taking Wajo shouldn't be that hard. This time, Europe will send the 10 Titans. Gaia, Earth Mother, leads the team. Plus, we'll use Gaia's power to lock the battlefield inside Wajo.
This plan is great. Even if Zhou Zhuan has more tricks, the summoned gods will be restricted fighting in Wajo.
With the Titan strength and this advantage, victory is guaranteed. Zhou Zhuan, Wajo, everything you stole from us will be taken back.
After this battle, Wajo should enjoy peace for a long time.
Zhou Zhuan, Wajo's success today. Thanks to you.
As a Wajo native, that's what I should do.
Zhou Zhuan, you're too modest. We've made our decision to grant you the title of Wajo Hero. From now on, all matters related to the divine arena in Wajo will be handled by you.
I really don't feel worthy.
Zhou Zhuan, don't be modest. Considering what you've done for Wajo, these rewards are nowhere near enough.
That's right. You truly deserve all of this.
Then I gratefully accept.
Zhou Juan, what's your plan next?
I plan to challenge the other provinces and reclaim what was taken from Huazhou through the divine arena. Bring everything back.
I'm not even bragging. A distant cousin's daughter was Zhou Juan's classmate. Zhou Juan wrote her a love letter.
Oh, come on. Why not say Zhou Juan's your son-in-law?
If he were really my son-in-law, I'd walk around town like a big shot.
All right. Don't be so noisy during your shift. What's that?
Captain! With Zhou Juan guarding Huazhou for me in the divine arena, what foolish state would dare to provoke us?
Yeah, Captain. You should take a break too, with Zhou Juan here. Huazhou is unbeatable. What's that?
A giant! Giant! Enemy attack! The giant god is coming!
Tell Zhou Juan to come, or I'll start destroying Huazhou from right here.
We've received an emergency alert. Australia's contestant, Pegasus, has arrived at the Huazhou border with his summoned deity.
What does Australia mean? Are they planning to skip the gods' arena and attack Huazhou directly?
Zhou Juan, what do you think?
Which god did Pegasus summon?
According to the report, he summoned Gaia, Australian Earth goddess. Due to Gaia's uniqueness, he can call forth her 12 children, the legendary 12 Titans.
Zhou Juan, this enemy is stronger than England or Northern European Union. Can you handle this?
The 12 Titans plus Mother Earth, Gaia. Powerful, famous foes. But giants, Huazhou has it. I'll go to the border now. I really want to see what this Pegasus is up to.
The message is sent. We've met your demands. What more do you want?
Warn you, don't get cocky. Huazhou border. Don't cause trouble, reinforcements will make you regret it.
That's right! This is our Huazhou border! On Aussie like you can't do whatever you want here! You only won 2 matches. And now you Huazhou folks are already this full of confidence. Did you forget that before the Gods Arena tournament, your players were bowing down to the others? Looking so submissive.
Huazhou has an old saying, if not seen for 3 days, look at them anew. You folks from other states. You acted up since our Huazhou deity wasn't awake. You dare show off in Huazhou. Now, all the gods of Huazhou are awakening under Zhou Juan's guidance. All you're going to get is a fierce blow.
Stubborn fool. Didn't you ever think Zhou Juan isn't here your life's in? My hands.
Captain!
On the Huazhou border, when did a wild Aussie like you get so bold?
Zhou Juan, you finally showed up. I thought you'd keep hiding like a turtle.
Is ambushing people all you Aussies know how to do? You know, I've got Huazhou guarded inside. Picket border on purpose.
Arrogant kid. Do you know who you're talking to? Of course I do. Just a wild Aussie. You think beating the losers from Yingzhou and Bailianzhou makes you unbeatable? Today, I'll show you the power of Australia's Titan God. So Huazhou knows its place.
Hyperion! Do it! Zhou Juan, watch out!
Taijia, Colossus. Huazhou's got power too. Come up, Fan Fan Xi.
It's been so many years. Can't believe someone actually summoned me.
Who is this deity?
He's the great god of Huazhou. He once helped the legendary Dai control the floods. He's the ancient guardian of Huazhou.
Young one, why have you awakened me?
I'm Zhou Juan. God's arena open. Outsiders invade Huazhou. I woke you for one reason. Please protect the Huazhou people.
A fake god from another state dares to trouble Huazhou. Die.
Arrogant. Only my Titan God from Australia is the true giant. Iapetus is the sky god among the 12 Titans, with power over the heavens and raging winds. Just die under this storm? What? How possible? No one can survive Iapetus' storm.
A soft, floating cloud dares call itself a storm.
What kind of sorcery is this? That's the power of a god. Which god is it?
A sweeping storm across the land? How does it compare to the ocean that once engulfed the world?
What do you mean?
In ancient times, all of Huazhou was flooded by massive waters. The storm that raged across the land back then, how fierce was it? And Fang Feng, it was in those floods, under wild wings, Huazhou's guardian god. Even that violent storm couldn't defeat him. So what if you're just the sky god?
With such empty bravado, you dare call yourself a giant? You're really embarrassing the Titans.
Pegasus, got more tricks. Show them.
All right. You forced me. Get ready. Next, you'll face the Titan who rules over life and lifespan. Iapetos. He decides the lifespan of all living things. All living things' lifespan is controlled by this Titan god.
This is the magic of life and longevity. This power is terrifying.
The giant from Huazhou can win!
Fang Shi, no match for him.
What? Iapetos! Show this fake god from Huazhou your divine power. What did he do?
Actually, Fang Shi's biggest weakness is his short lifespan. According to legend, he died at Yu's hands because he protected people and couldn't respond to Yu's summons in time.
Xiaobai, this is as far as I can help you. The rest is up to you.
Take care, Senior.
Zhou Zhuan, what can you do now? But you don't need to worry. With Iapetus' methods, your death will be painless. It'll only take a few seconds, and your life will fade like a candle flame.
Master of life and death. That's tricky. But too bad. I know a Titan who's not afraid of life or death.
Afraid of life or death? What nonsense are you talking about? How could any Titan transcend life and death? Stop making things up. Relax. Once you're dead, Aozhou will take over everything in Huazhou.
You haven't seen it simply because you're ignorant. Let me show you what I can do. Fear neither life nor death. Come forth, the giant of Huazhou. Huazhou's giant is beyond anything outsiders like you can imagine. Life and death, that's nothing, just a minor issue. Come out, giant god, Xianxia.
Zhuan Yuan, it's not over yet. I haven't lost.
This. How did you summon a god without a head? Zhou Zhuan, this is what you rely on? A god without a head. That looks crazy. You think this lunatic can beat Iapetus? You're dreaming.
Senior Xingchen, let's go.
Kid, where am I? You summoned me.
Senior Xingchen, this is Huazhou of the future.
Oh, Huazhou of the future. Young one, let me ask you, what about Xuan Yuan?
Huangdi defeated you. Unified Huazhou thrives now.
I see. Xuan Yuan actually did it. No wonder he beat me. Young one, why in the world have you summoned me once again?
Senior, the God's Arena has opened. Outer states invade Huazhou, exploiting our cultural gap. Now they're even bypassing the God's Arena and attacking our borders.
How outrageous. Those scoundrels actually dare invade Huazhou.
Senior, the enemy is right here.
You worthless outsiders. Are you ready to die?
You're just a crippled god without even a head, and you dare to talk big? Iapetus, take away all his lifespan. Turn him completely into a helpless corpse. Iapetus, do it. Make sure he can't move ever again. Kneel before the almighty Iapetus, the false god of Huazhou. How is this possible?
Why are you completely fine?
I already said, Xianxia transcended life and death. No matter how powerful your Iapetus, it can't affect Xianxia who surpassed life and death.
Interesting. The power to take away one's lifespan. But unfortunately, I've already died once. How could I die a second time?
A god who's already dead? How can a dead god still move? Still be summoned? This makes no sense.
Because what drives Xingtian is never life. It's willpower. An unyielding will. A rebellious will. Of course, this will, beyond your comprehension, outsiders.
No! No! Iapetus! Get out of the way!
Barbarian false gods are so weak, they can't even withstand a single blow from me. Boring. So boring.
Xingtian's power is overwhelming. How could these false gods understand? Natural. What else have you got?
Damn it. Even Iapetus ended up defeated by you. But a god without a head could never defeat me. A god without a head is just a mindless brute. Before Koios, the god of wisdom, your flaws will be magnified.
This Koios, the god of wisdom. Which god is that?
One of the 12 titans, symbol of wisdom and reason. He represents the universe's logic and direction. With his head cut off, Xingtian only acts on pure impulse. Hard to resist a god like that.
What so-called wisdom god? Who am I? What am I doing?
You're a false god, ignorant and lost. Only King Zhao can solve your confusion and help you be reborn.
You're right. I should have died long ago.
In the end, you're just a brute who only knows how to use force. That means nothing in front of Koios' wisdom. Not worth mentioning.
To spot Xingtian's weakness that fast and make a plan for it. No wonder Australia sent you here. You're way stronger than those guys from England and Northern Europe.
I honestly didn't expect you'd force Koios to step in. Zhou Zhuan, looks like your winning streak wasn't just luck. But unfortunately, your legend ends here.
Ends? Not necessarily. Actually, I'm curious to see how wise this so-called god of wisdom really is. Is he any better than our Huazhou sage?
So who are you summoning this time? This junior, Zhou Zhuan, invite Huazhou sage, Confucius.
Zhou Zhuan, respectfully inviting Sage Lin Fan.
Time passes like a river. It never stops, day or night.
Student Zhou Zhuan greets the sage.
No need to be formal. You called me, so you must be in trouble.
Sage, foreign invaders are here. Please help protect the people of Huazhou.
Of course. Defending our land is my duty.
You just summoned a headless brute, and now an old man. You think this old guy can take on KEC?
A gentleman keeps justice in mind. A petty man only seeks favor.
What was that just now?
Let me introduce this as our Sage Lin Fan of Huazhou, Confucius.
What crap? Sage of sages. Stop pretending, EDSA. Kill him. Who am I? You're just an ignorant false god only King Zhao can answer your questions. Give you new life.
Oh no! Not move again! He wants Kong Shengren to kill himself too.
Relax. Tricks like this won't work on the Sage of Sages.
What's going on? Why isn't he making a move?
The master doesn't talk. Spooks and ghosts.
What? Why? Why was he able to break free from my control?
Calm first, then steady. Steady, then peaceful. With the sage's focus and wisdom, how could he be fooled by such a petty mind trick of yours?
I didn't expect Wajo to have such a wise deity. But do you know? Kuz isn't famous for fighting among the 12 titans.
If you have any more tricks, bring them on. I'll take them all today. I'll make sure you, Kuz, lose fair and square.
Good. That's the spirit. Come on out. Rhea, goddess of fertility.
She's a goddess.
It's her? This is trouble. Lord Zhoujuan, you know this deity.
Rhea, fertility goddess. Goddess symbolizing the earth's abundance and motherhood. She's also Zeus' mother, king of gods. Known as the mother of all gods.
What a powerful and divine goddess.
Confucius, you don't get along with her. It's better for you to leave for now. I'll take care of everything else.
All right. Since you're in charge of this competition, I'll let you handle it all.
You're giving up on that mighty sage immortal.
Wajo is known for its rituals. The sage immortal has his own pride. Quarreling with a goddess. Embarrassing.
So that means you've already figured out how to face Rhea.
Challenge the mother of gods. Then you need our top female immortal from Wajo. Challenge Mother of Gods. We need to call the leading female immortal of Wajo.
The leading female immortal? I've never heard of such a figure in Wajo. Is it the Tian Star Lord you summoned before?
Tian Star Lord is indeed powerful, and a famous female immortal in Wajo. Top female immortal. She's not quite at that level.
What? There's a female immortal in Wajo even stronger than Tian Star Lord.
Queen Mother descends from Jade Pool. Purple clouds cover Hangu Pass. Zhou Juan of Wajo humbly invites the Queen Mother of the West to descend. Zhou Juan of the Wazoo greets the Queen Mother of the West.
I already understand the situation. Never thought Tian, Xianxia descended to mortal world, yet still couldn't stop these outsiders' ambitions. If they're not one of us, their hearts differ. To deal with these outsiders, it's best to wipe them out completely.
Master Zhoujuan, Queen Mother of West isn't female immortal's leader. Why does she sound so fierce?
You might not know, but before she became the chief of female immortals, she was a god of plague and punishment.
Wow, you really don't want to mess with women.
You're the foreign deity seizing Wajo's land, aren't you? You do look pretty decent. So why not be my flower maid? Enough.
How dare you? You clueless wild god! How dare you insult the mother of all gods?
Mother of gods. Even my predecessor, Nuwa, wouldn't call herself that. You little god from a foreign land. You're not that skilled. You talk big.
I don't want to fight you, but since it's a request from the people of Australia, I have no choice but to accept your challenge.
This motherly love really do make you seem like a goddess. What a shame. You stand against me today. Defeat is your fate. Foreign deity, your followers invaded Hua Prefecture and pillaged my people. Today, I'm settling the score with you.
I don't wish for war or pain, but the people of Ella Prefecture mean more to me, so I can only apologize to the children of Hua Prefecture.
The power to govern the land is nothing special. What other tricks do you have? Show them all now, or you'll have no chance later. This time you're using the power of prosperity, but unfortunately, that's the one force I fear least.
I've said it before, Queen Mother of the West once commanded plagues trying to use the power of life against her. Aren't you asking for trouble?
This is the end of your tricks. Now that your show is over, it's my turn. When your soul returns to the divine realm, remember this. The one who ends you is me.
Arrogant false god? A mere hairpin can't defeat Lady Rhea.
Queen Mother, using this now. Over the top.
To deal with these jailers, break their spines in one strike, so they'll never dare bare their teeth at you again.
What do you mean? That hairpin? What's strange?
What's so strange about it? It's not important. Just know this. The Milky Way in the sky was drawn by this hairpin.
What? It's so powerful. Even Lady Rhea, the mother of all gods, couldn't resist.
This is our Wajo's goddess envoy. Pegasus, admit defeat?
I agree, Lady. Xiangmu is an incredibly powerful deity, but you think that'll make Australia surrender? That's not nearly enough. Next Titan, Themis. Lady Themis embodies justice and order. Goddess of fairness, law, order. Let her find out what Xiangmu truly can do.
Boring. Even the so-called mother of all gods is this weak. I'm tired. You handle the rest yourself. Zhou Zhuan.
Send off Lady Xiangmu.
Zhou Zhuan, what do you mean? Humiliate me like this? With a mighty Xiangmu at your side, yet you won't use her.
The Queen Mother is like that. I can't upset her. If she doesn't want to do something. Even the King of Heaven couldn't help. Guess the god you summoned really let her down.
Damn it. You'll pay for your arrogance.
As for Themis, the goddess of justice and law, it's not like I haven't tried.
No matter which god you summon, none of them can challenge Lady Themis.
Just wait and see.
Stop hiding! Zhou Zhuan, summon your deity!
Zhou Zhuan, I ask Bo Qing to descend.
Wait, that's not right. Master Zhou, that's not a deity you summoned, is it?
Zhou Zhuan, what are you really up to? Summoned a mortal to brush me off.
He's no mortal.
No divine power at all. If not mortal, what is he? Fine, you're determined to lose. I'll grant your wish. Lady Themis, kill this mortal.
Human, do you realize this is a battlefield of gods? Mortals like you shouldn't meddle.
I see you're upright and honorable. Why are you helping the wrong side?
Human, what nonsense are you spouting?
Did I say wrong? As the goddess of justice, let your worshippers bully the weak. They prey on other states' people. They even do it themselves, helping them plunder other states. Such actions, leading a type to harm others.
And you, just a mere mortal. How dare you question my sense of justice?
Zhou Zhuan, the substitute you summoned is gone now. Stop hiding, bring out your real trump card.
Oh, sure.
What do you mean? I see you're full of righteousness. I wanted to urge you to turn from evil to good. Seems you really don't know what's good for you. Since you're so stubborn, I do know a thing or two about fighting. You can't tell right from wrong. I'll judge your deeds myself.
He was just a normal human. How did he suddenly become so terrifying?
Balkingshan. In Wajo, he's called Lord of Nine Netherworlds. He holds the Book of Life and Death. Yanluo Wang.
The air is thick with death. So you're a Reaper from the underworld.
Reaper! A minor spirit under my command.
You mean you can command Reapers?
I command countless soul-reaping spirits. Guiding the dead is nothing to me. Why handle this myself?
I don't care if you're a Reaper or Yanluo. In the face of justice, everyone must kneel. Judgment of good and evil. So what if it's King Yama? Even the chief god gets no special treatment under Themis' scales. The god who rules over life and death has plenty of blood on his hands.
You're too naive. King Yama rules life and death, but he never reincarnates or deals with karma, let alone good and evil. All he cares about is justice.
How could this be? I clearly sense the heavy death aura on you. Why hasn't a divine court judged you?
Someone so sinful wants to judge others. What a joke. I'll show you today what true judgment is. Bring it on. You so-called justice gods with blood on your hands still dare to judge others so openly? It's laughable. Today, I'll show you what true judgment really means.
What a joke! A reeking corpse full of death dares judge justice gods. I want to see what you've got.
That's right. How dare you judge the gods of justice? Even if you're Yama, so what? Prepare to be struck by divine backlash. This circle of life and death, forged from a sea of blood. You let Australians invade other states, causing slaughter. As a god of justice, you ignore the endless evil your people commit. Where's the justice in that? Where's justice?
What's happening now? Why is my divine power fading?
Despicable Wajo people, what tricks did you use?
King Yama said it clearly. You're the god of justice, yet you let your people bully the weak and raid other states. Everything you've done is in the Book of Life and Death Heaven's Law shows it's all karma.
Nonsense karma and heaven's law. I'm the god of justice, acknowledged by the father of all gods. Everything I do is just, and no one can question it.
Stubborn you!
No! No! I'm the god of justice. I should be the one judging others.
Lord Themis! Can't tell right from wrong? Twisting the truth. Aiding the wicked. Go back to God Realm. And reflect on what you've done.
Pegasus, Themis has lost. Do you Aussies have any tricks left?
Damn Washingtonian! All you do is use these low tactics.
They all. King Yama handed his actions to Heavenly Law for judgment. Right and wrong will be fairly decided. Heavenly Law decides.
Zhou, don't think you've won just yet.
Keep going. Today I'll send all your 12 titans back to the God Realm.
Arrogant kid. Let's see if you can keep up that confidence.
Go ahead, and I'll show you the true power of Wajo. You guys from other states can't even imagine it.
Fine. King of Hell? Just a mere death god from the underworld. Get ready to die. Come at me. Come forth, Nimosini. Zhou, Nimosini is the all-wise goddess of memory among the 12 titans. She's memory. She's the spirit behind all art and recorded history. Her power, not even the King of Hell, who rules life and death, can escape it.
She's the memory-controlling goddess. Lord Yama, be careful.
That sounds like an unusual ability, but I wonder if it's as magical as Mengpo's soup.
I bet it's way more powerful than Mengpo's soup.
No worries. Let me really enjoy this. Let me see what you've got. Your tricks, foreign god. Are you better than Mengpo on Helplessness Bridge? Arrogant god of the underworld, it's time you witnessed Lord Mosuni's power. Please, make your move! Lord Mosuni, avenge Lady Themis!
I'm not one for fighting, but my brothers and sisters have all lost to you. If I keep showing mercy, it could destroy not only Olympus, but us too. I have no choice but to fight you.
Foreign god, stop wasting time. You chose to fight for Australia, which puts you against Wajo. Acting like you're not here to compete is just fooling yourself.
You're right. We're enemies. So please, let me see your skills. What is this?
So what if you wield the hand of death and rebirth? If you have memories in your mind, you can't escape this. What's this? You haven't seen it before, have you? Moniyan Luo Wang is the god of memories. If his scroll hits you, you'll be trapped in your past memories forever. Even gods have their obsessions and karma. Now, everything from the past becomes a stumbling block for him. He'll be stuck in his memories with no way out.
This is truly a formidable trick. For a god like Yan Luowan, who ascended from humanity, it's even deadlier.
Everyone, I know you've got other gods ready. You'd better start preparing for the summoning. Yan Luo beyond saving. Zhou Zhuan, call out your other gods. Lord Yama can't be saved anymore.
You're that confident?
Zhou Zhuan, stop holding on to hope. Once you fall into the river of Lord Mo Suni's memories, you'll be lost forever. If you don't believe me, go ahead and try to wake him up.
Lord Yama!
Go on, try. In front of Mo Suni's power. Everything you do is pointless.
Wake up, Yama! Don't drown yourself in old memories. To you! Hundreds of millennia pass in a blink. Even everything you did as Bo Kingshin is just dust in the wind. Nothing worth worrying about.
Gone in a flash. Useless. The past becomes a shackle on our hearts. Because it's full of things we just can't overcome. This is true for both gods and humans. No one, no deity, is spared from this pain.
You're right about that. The unchangeable past is a barrier that neither humans nor gods can cross.
Since you understand that, you should know this round. The outcome is already set.
Our past really is a pain we can't move beyond. But our future can make up for it. Here in Wajo, a god is defined not just by power, but by earning the recognition of thousands of people over the years. It's the faith and trust of these people that truly create a god and their divinity.
What are you trying to do?
Today, I'll show you how the god of Wajo is different from your foreign gods who sit above us. Let me show you how my Wajo deity differs from your foreign gods.
What are you trying to do?
The lord of the underworld is like the Senluo Hall. Separates good from evil, no favoritism.
I am the king of the 10 halls of hell.
Something's off. How? You actually managed to reach gods lost in the river of memory. Mnemosyne, stop him. He must not go on.
Lost land. Keep drifting in your memories. Only here will you find eternal peace. No need to worry about the world or the realm of gods alone. Only endless downfall awaits.
I am Bao Zeng. I am. Who am I really?
Yes, that's right. This is the flaw of mortals becoming gods. You can never let go of your past. You're an impure deity. How can a god as impure as you possibly break free from the grip of memories?
You outsiders just don't get it.
Don't get what? Zhou Zhuan, are you still trying to hold out at this point?
A person's past isn't some stain or impurity for a god. On the contrary, it's their time as a human that makes their divinity even greater and more noble.
What nonsense are you saying? How can human nature ever compare to godhood?
All gods of Wajo come from the mortal world, as long as incense burns. Even if Wajo loses its culture, we can still summon gods from the highest heavens. Yanjun, awaken! Whether the Justice Bow of the past or today's 10 halls of Yama, they're all part of you, inseparable, and should never be cast aside, because they're the foundation of your divinity.
Pretending divine. Do you really think this is enough to break through the river of memories? No way.
Yama King sits as night ends and oceans dry. Just like evil. Yanjun, awaken!
I am King Yama by Jade Emperor's decree. Rewards good, punishes evil. I'm Judge Bao. Yanjun, me too.
Impossible.
A mere mortal turned deity. How could he break through Mnemosyne's river of memories?
It's just a fleeting moment for Yanchun's countless years. Why fuss over it?
No, I don't believe it. Lord Mnemosyne, try again! Seal his soul forever in the river of memories, so he can never escape for all eternity! Cheap tricks. You dare try that on me twice. 100 years of mortal memories mean nothing to me. I've let go. Why would I get trapped again?
No, his soul is as solid as a rock now. I can't affect him at all.
How is that possible? Even King Yama would be dazed by your power.
I don't know either. He may not be as mighty as Zeus, but his spirit is way more stable than Zeus's. No trick or illusion can shake his resolve.
You've already made your move, so now it's my turn. Oh no! It's that move again! This time it's even stronger than before! Nemosity, get out of the way! Themis fell to this attack!
I can't dodge it. This strike is locked onto my divinity. Yanzhan. The gods of Wajo really are powerful.
Lose one.
Yan Chan's orders. You helped me break through that god's river of memories. But now my divine power is completely drained. Fought 2, I'm done. You'll have to handle the rest of the battle yourself.
Farewell, Yanzhan. Rest assured, I won't let Wajo's name be tarnished.
Good. With a young man like you in Wajo, it's truly a blessing for our country.
Didn't expect this price to deal with you, Yama. We actually lost both Lord Themis and the demon Mozun-Ni for this.
So how many of your 12 titans are left?
Oh, half already lost. Zhou, don't get cocky. I'll admit, the god you summoned caught me off guard. But the titans before this weren't really fighters.
So this time, you're sending out a real warrior titan.
That's right. This time I'll summon a titan who's strong and loves to fight. His power will be beyond anything you can imagine.
Then he better be as powerful as you claim.
You'll see for yourself soon, and you'll remember him in terror for the rest of your life. Come forth, god of the ocean, Oceanus.
Didn't think you'd need me already. Have all the others before me fallen? They're all down already.
Lord Oceanus! This opponent is extraordinary, far stronger than imagined. The Wajo gods who vanished into history are rare enemies indeed. I need your help, and hope you'll use your great power to punish those who defy the glory of the Titan gods.
The god of the sea. That can't be right. I remember Poseidon, one of the 3 supreme gods, is Australia's sea god. So why is this one also called the god of the sea?
You Wajo people are inexperienced. It's normal you don't know Lord Oceanus.
That's true.
Now the master of the seas is Lord Poseidon, one of the 3 supreme gods. In his presence, even Lord Oceanus's brilliance seems dimmer. But before Lord Poseidon was born, the ruler of all the world's oceans was Oceanus.
That sounds impressive on paper. But really, didn't he just lose his throne to Poseidon? In the Titan War, facing the powerful Poseidon, he gave up the power of the sea himself.
Insolent! Lord Oceanus's humility! You can't understand this. He just believed Lord Poseidon was more suitable than himself. So he chose to step down and let someone else take over.
Faced with someone stronger, he only backed off timidly. And he still calls himself the god of the sea. Shameless. Shameless. Compared to the water god of Wajo, he's way behind.
Oh, Wajo has a water god too? From what I know about Wajo, you must mean the legendary Water Virtue Star Lord.
You actually know about Water Virtue Star Lord. I guess you're not totally clueless about Wajo, but the one I'm going to summon isn't Water Virtue Star Lord.
Come on! What? Other water gods in Wajo besides Shui Qingjun?
Ancient Wajo water gods struck Bujo Mountain in anger. Only ruthless and fierce match that strength and love for battle. Junior Zhou, I respectfully invite the water god Gong to appear.
Such overbearing divine power. This aura could rival Poseidon. Lord Oceanus, can you defeat him? This kind of wild power won't be easy to handle. Oh, is calling me?
Lord Gong, I'm Zhou from Wajo, the one who summoned you.
Kid, you want me to kill someone for you, right? I've been in the god realm 4 years. Bones rusting. You came just in time. Tell me who you want dead, and I'll take care of it.
Senior Gong, God's arena opened. Foreign states caused Wajo cultural rupture, taking advantage to seize Wajo's fortune and forcing countless people from their homes. Now Australia invades again, summoning Oceanos, the ancient water god who ruled the seas, and inviting you to descend. Fight them.
Outrageous. Outrageous. Those foreigners are unbelievably bold. Before the battle with Xianxia, I should have gone to the foreign states and wiped out those savages once and for all. Are you that so-called water god?
You must be Gong, the Wajo deity. You really are formidable.
How can something so low-level claim to be a water god like me?
You sure are a bit domineering. The world's waters are countless. You're just the water god of Wajo.
I'm Eoto's water god. We mind our own business. It's just our titles overlap. Titles overlap? With me here, there can be only one water god in this world. You fake god, stealing fame, naive. I'm the water god. There will always be only one water god.
Wajo water god, your way to domineering. Even Poseidon never fully stripped me of my power.
Theft, Poseidon. Who's that supposed to impress? Not worthy to compete with me. I am Gong Gong, the ancient water god of Wajo. Son of fire god Jurong. I competed with human emperor. I smashed Bujo Mountain. You timid, submissive gods like you. How could you ever match me? Wajo water god. You've gone against the true nature of water. Water should stand for gentleness and life. It should be the source of all creation. That's your water from the outer lands. In Wajo, water is the source of life. And also the test for survival. We benefited from water. Endure its tests. Pass the test. Learn to survive. That's why Huajo people have stayed resilient for thousands of years. Wu, you only know water is gentle. But you've never seen its strength and stubbornness. You can't even recognize your own power. At this level, you still dare to call yourself a water god in front of me?
Why? Why is your power so strong? Poseidon couldn't possibly wield such mighty water power.
Didn't I already tell you? You foreigners don't really understand your own authority. That's why you're weak and useless. That's why your people bully the weak and fear the strong. Even if you can act tough for now, it'll just pass in a flash. Gone in an instant.
No, that's impossible. I am the ruler of this vast ocean world. I can't be destroyed by my own power.
Your power? You're just a thief who stole the thrones.
No! No!
Pegasus, you lost again.
Didn't expect such a powerful water god in Wajo. I admit defeat this round. But I've already figured out Gong Gong's weakness. I won't lose next time.
Oh? So, which god will you send out next?
Gong Gong's divine power really is explosive. His destructive force shows what water can do. Even Oceanus couldn't stand up to him. If I can't match your destructive power with water, then let me try water's gentleness and kindness against you.
Interesting. Looks like you're calling forth that titan, right?
That's right! Come forth, Mother of Oceans, Lady Tethys!
Interesting. Another water god joins the fight. What? Do you think I was too gentle earlier? Sending another water god to die?
Master Eunuch, this one's not the same as that Okino's before. They're both water gods, but it has deeper symbolism. Its powers are probably even stranger. Careful.
No matter how strange it is, it can't beat me. Kid, watch closely. I'll show you how to slay a god.
I can feel your emotions burning like a raging fire. You seem full of anger. But it's not just at me. It's aimed at the whole world. The water god of Wajo. You have such incredible power. But what's got you so worried?
Stop pretending to be mysterious.
A brute who only knows brute force before the mother of all oceans. Your violence is useless. Not good. Gong Gong plays into their rhythm. If this keeps up, he might lose.
If this keeps up, Gong Gong might lose.
No way, right? Lord Gonggong's powerful. He just defeated a water god, right? This water god only seems to have some strange abilities. But in terms of divine power and strength, he's no match for Lord Gonggong. He shouldn't be able to win, right?
Ignorant fools. Even if Gonggong's power is greater than Lord Thasus, so what? He's already been caught by Lord Thasus.
Coward who only hides in the shadows. Why won't you fight me head on? Show me your true form. Let's see if you can keep hiding.
The anger in your chest seems to be getting stronger.
Once I kill you, that rage will fade.
Stop fighting for no reason. Your struggle, your battle, ended thousands of years ago. The pain, the anger, and that unwillingness should all have been buried a millennium ago.
Outer God! Don't confuse my mind!
I'm not disturbing your mind. I just want to help heal your wound. I want to soothe those scars that hurt you so deeply.
Can it really calm me down?
I'm the mother of many sons, symbol of kindness and motherhood. My power nourishes all of nature, including the wounds in your heart. You don't need to fear, or hesitate, or feel guilty, after all. Your battle ended long ago, instead of wandering the earth like a lonely ghost. Why not let it all end for good? End it. Everything. You are a good child, and a good deity. You've already done enough. You haven't failed anyone. Your fight. We can finish now.
Battle. Is it finally over?
Zhou Zhuan, this round, I won.
No wonder your ocean's mother, that maternal side, softens all.
Since you've noticed it, you must realize what happens next. Hard for you to win, right?
This is pretty tricky. If a god still has any humanity left, that gentle water amplifies it endlessly, making them abandon any will to resist. In the end, like Gonggong, they'll willingly accept their defeat.
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? So what will you do? Will you bow your head and surrender? Or will you stubbornly keep trying?
I admit Theses is a tough opponent, but there's still a chance it's not impossible.
Oh? Can you summon a god strong enough to resist Tixis's power?
Ordinary gods won't cut it, but with the deep cultural legacy of Huazhou, that's hardly a challenge for me.
Zhu Xuan, go ahead and show your skills. I want to see how far you can go.
Pegasus. Huazhou once had a god, born of parents' essence. He sacrificed for righteousness. Shaped a golden body of virtue from lotus root. Achieved enlightenment. Have you heard of him?
Lotus root body. Golden god of virtue. Reaching enlightenment. Huazhou really had such a legendary god? Sacrificed for righteousness. Became immortal through a lotus root body. Could it be the one from the legends?
Exactly. Pegasus. It's just as you thought, the legendary one, born and blessed from heaven. Battle rages from Kibeji to Huazhou. Invite 3 altars to see assembly gods. Najat descended.
Away from mortal world for 1,000 years. The world has really changed a lot.
Junior Zhou Zhuan greets the 3rd prince.
No need to be so formal. Young Jin returned to Heavenly Court. He told me a lot about you. I kept wondering if I'd get to meet you.
Don't know. If I've let the 3rd prince down.
No, not at all. Zhou Zhuan, you've done well. Do you know? Heavenly Court bound, can't descend. Watching those outsiders show off in Huazhou, how frustrated I felt. But no, I finally have a chance to settle the score with them. Today, right now, the 3rd prince can finally fight a real battle. Let's hope this Titan god isn't too weak.
Such overwhelming divine power. This strength. Honestly, only when you fought against Yin Jiao. And summoned Yang Jian could it compare, right?
You know your stuff. The 3rd prince is one of Heavenly Court's top fighters, alongside Yang Jian.
But raw divine power. Even someone as mighty as Gonggong, the water god, can't match Lord Tysis's abilities. You realize that, don't you?
Of course I do.
So why keep wasting your energy?
Wasting energy? Let Tyses try it then. See if his power can affect Naja.
If you're asking for trouble yourself, I'll give you what you want. Lord Tyses, go ahead.
No, that's not right. I don't feel anything.
What don't you feel?
I can't sense his emotions, can't feel his heart. This feeling, it's like dealing with a plant.
How is that possible? Even gods should have emotions. Why can't you sense them?
I see. So that's how you dealt with Gong Gong. But unfortunately, this trick doesn't work on me at all.
Why? Why is that?
Didn't I already tell you? The third prince is the embodiment of Lotus Route. He doesn't even have a physical body. So how can you sense his emotions or his heart?
What?
Oh, right. The third prince always has his own style.
What style?
Kill, no move. I can sense your divine nature is balanced and peaceful. I'm sure the image you represent is loving and kind. You must be a benevolent deity, just used by your followers, turned into a tool for their invasions.
The people of Europe are still my people. Even if they did wrong, I can't just ignore them. They're my children too.
Since that's the case, I'm sure you've already prepared yourself.
Taking their punishment for them, that's my duty as a god. I suppose it's the price Europe must pay.
Impressive. Mother of all sons. If that's so, take my blow. Lady Theses, no! Return to the divine realm. God from afar, all your sins and mistakes, all burn in true fire, and be consumed with you. Pegasus, you lost. Thesis, return to God's realm. Pick the next Titan.
I never thought even Lord Thesis would fall in battle. If you have no deity to send, you'd better surrender.
It'll save face for the 12 Titans. Surrender? Zhou, even if I have to use up all the 12 Titans today,
I will never bow to you. Wajo, come forth, Lord Fubo, with your divine decree. Strike these arrogant Wajo people with the deepest blow.
I never thought the 12 Titans would come to the point where I must fight. The brothers and sisters before me have all been defeated.
Lord Fubo, at this point, I have to beg you to step in. Even Lord Thesis fell to these Wajo divine clans.
The strength of Wajo's divine clans truly exceeds anything we imagined. But at least up to now, can still be fixed. We haven't lost yet. As long as Big Brother and Mom are here, we still have a chance to turn around. As for now, let me do this for Big Brother and Mom. Clear as many obstacles as I can. I'll clear the way for my brother and mother. I'll remove as many obstacles as I can.
Another goddess. Honestly, this is getting a bit boring. I'm here to fight, not to bully the weak. Are all your male gods gone in the demon clan? Why do you keep sending girls to take the hits?
Third Prince, don't let your guard down. Fubio isn't easy to deal with.
Zhou, you actually know Lord Fubio?
I know the goddess of the divine realm. Third Prince, if I'm right, he might be able to foresee the future, maybe even influence it to some degree.
Metal fate, foreseeing the future. He has such power. All right, show me what you've got.
Your attack is going to miss.
No big deal. So it's actually a way to manipulate fate.
There should be a thunderstorm coming.
You can even summon divine lightning. Even though you're a woman, don't underestimate it.
If another thunderbolt strikes here, your powers will get chaotic. You won't be able to use your divine rank to protect yourself.
Some unknown force is interfering with my power. Third Prince, be careful!
Even Najah, who's incredibly powerful, has no chance against Lord Fubo, who can shape the future.
Manipulating fate. Rewriting reality. Impressive. But meddling with fate like this, I bet the price isn't small. How many times can that goddess Fubo do it?
If you can defeat Najah, no matter how great the price, it's worth it.
Defeat Najah? Pegasus. Aren't you overthinking it?
What do you mean?
The third prince hasn't even revealed his true form yet. What makes you so sure you can beat him?
What?
The third prince's true form hasn't even shown itself yet.
What? Impossible! You're just bluffing! Najah was clearly struck down by heavenly thunder even if he's powerful. No divine protection! Can't withstand thunder!
Just wait and see! Fine! 1,000 years! Finally, I get to show off my 3 heads and 6 arms again!
What kind of monster is that?
No, he's not a monster. This divine power is overwhelming. Mighty surging energy. Power erupts from his chest. It's almost done. Stronger than the eldest brother.
No way. He's just an ordinary god from Hua Prefecture. How could he be as powerful as that one? Lord Fubo, take him. Get him now.
His divine power should backlash onto himself. This isn't right. His rank has far surpassed mine. I can't affect his future. In fact, even glimpsing a bit of his future burns my eyes. This power, it's just too intense.
If you can alter fate, you should know that any change in time comes with a price. And trying to mess with someone far stronger than you comes at an even higher cost. With your current rank, doing this to me again is basically suicide.
Damn it, I'm still too weak. I can't even clear a few obstacles for my brother and mom.
Master Fu, you've done your best. Not your fault. If anything, blame the gods of Wajo for being absurdly strong.
All right, I've had enough fun with you. You'd better head back to the divine realm.
Pegasus, you don't have many titans left to summon, do you?
You see through it, but it doesn't matter. After all, ordinary gods aren't a match for Najah, the third prince.
If you're afraid, just admit defeat and leave Wajo's border. Go back and tell the rest in Australia if you dare invade Wajo. You'll face the consequences.
To be fair, I have to admit, today's Wajo is no longer the pushover it once was.
But it's not enough for only you to know. I want the whole world to understand Wajo now. And in the future, we'll never be pushed around again.
Ambition is impressive.
Ambition? People of Wajo have never been ambitious. What we always wanted is a world where everyone lives in harmony. It's just that some people with wolfish greed can never get enough and turn their hungry eyes to Wajo. To them, I can only say, if you dare reach out a claw, I'll cut it off.
Kid, well said. Wajo's always been if people don't offend us. I don't provoke, but if attacked, no matter how far, they'll pay.
Pegasus, summon your titans. Today, I want all 12 titans to be the statement from Wajo to the world. The past grudges. It's time to settle them.
If that's how it is, then I'll do everything I can to stop you for Australia.
We fight for our own. Life and death is fate.
All right, let's make this battle even more epic. Let everyone in the future remember this legendary showdown and never forget it. Hundreds of years later, you and I will be sung as legends. Come forth, God of the Stars, Crius!
Pegasus. Situation so serious you need to call me.
Lord Crius, Australia has already lost 9 titans in just one day.
Thea was never good at fighting, so that means I'm the boss's last defense.
I hate to say it, but you really are the last titan standing before the boss.
Who are we against? The Creator siblings from England, Trimurti from India, or the great god awakened by the Norse Council?
None of them. Our opponent is the Wajo Pantheon.
The Wajo gods. No way. Wasn't Wazhou cut off by a cultural gap, unable to connect to the divine realm? Their gods should all be sealed in heaven and Ling Mountain.
My lord, things have changed. Someone in Wazhou now understands lost history and culture. His presence shifted Wazhou's status. Even England and Norse Council lost to him.
I see. The deity King's foresight was right. Even if they're dormant now, the Wazhou gods will awaken in the end. Every state that exploited Wazhou.
So are we supposed to just give up?
No, we Titans. Even if I die in battle, I'll never give up. Wazhou gods, fight. Today, I'm fighting for the Titans and for Australia, even if I fall here. I'll return to the divine realm, never admit defeat. Red State gods, let's battle honorably. I want to see what kind of beings can make even the God King tremble.
Interesting. This Aussie god really has some backbone. Fought 2 goddesses in a row. My flaming spear's almost rusty. Make this exciting for me.
Lord Joe, which god is Australia's champion?
Krios, one of the 12 Titans. He governs stars life rumored to command the galaxy. He once fought in the Divine War. In terms of power, he's one of the strongest among the 12 Titans.
He's really that strong then? Can Lord Najah win?
I'm not sure, but this fight is bound to be far fiercer than any before.
The legendary god of the stars, let's see what he can do. What can you do?
3 heads, 6 arms, wildfire wheels, fiery spear, universe ring. You must be from Chinese mythology. You're Najah, 3rd prince, right?
Right. I am Najah. You're a god from another land, but you sure notice things.
The God King told us some stories about you Chinese gods. He specifically warned us about certain deities to watch out for.
So I guess I'm on that watch list too?
Of course. The heavenly court's killing god who only slays never saves your fame is big even in other realms.
I'm honestly flattered.
So, if I'm going to fight you, I'll go all out. Take my meteor fire. Ha ha ha. Don't let me down, Nisha. At least don't fall to my first strike.
Bring it on!
It's rude not to return the favor. Take this!
Nice move with the Qiangkun ring. Attack me with my own star power. You're almost there, but not quite.
Such a profound power from the starry universe. I just wonder, how does it compare to the great Emperor Z-Way of Heaven?
When I defeat you, if I get the chance, I'll go seek him out for advice.
Defeat me! Then take this spear first!
What explosive divine power! No wonder you could beat Fubayo, but I can still block it. Looks like it's not easy for either of us to win.
No more beating around the bush. This next strike will settle it.
Hey ha ha ha! Good! Since the Battle of God, I have never been so happy! Najah, good opponent!
You too! Haven't stretched like this in ages. This shine. You and I compete.
If this strike lands, the whole Shadjo border will be nothing but scorched earth.
Don't panic. With Najah here, that's not going to happen.
But...
There's no need for but. Trust Najah. Trust our Wazoo gods.
Good kid. Zhou Juan, you have so much faith in me. I won't let you down. Even if it costs me everything. This meteor, I'm going to stop it.
I believe with the 3rd prince's power, a mere meteor won't bring him down.
Of course! Watch closely! Monster, what a monster! He actually managed to stop the meteor summoned by Lord Krios! Lord Krios, do you have any strength left?
That kid's too strong, no matter what. I can't let him get in Big Brother's way.
Lord Krios, what are you doing?
With all the divine power in this body, I will defeat you.
Lord Krios! Do this and win! You'll return to the gods as a spirit!
At this point, if I can't beat Najah, what's the point of surviving down here?
The Wajo gods have already defeated so many strong enemies. The next round is our last trump card. And what about them? Forget those legendary Sanking, Si, Wufang Wulao. Now they can't even stop the job. Facing a terrifying enemy. We can only risk everything, life and death.
Fine. Krios, you want to die with me?
Najah, if you want to blame someone, blame the Wajo gods for being too strong. This is all I can do.
I respect your courage, but if you want me to die with you, this level of divine power isn't enough. Take this.
I've already done this much. And it's still not enough.
Lord Krios, please don't go on. Keep this up. Even returning to the divine realm, you'll be seriously wounded.
Third Prince, you don't need to force yourself. Krios ignited divine fire, power soaring. Just stall him for a bit, and victory is yours.
Kid, I listened to you for everything else. But for this battle, out of respect for this foreign god, I won't run. I'll give it everything I've got. Yanggoon ring, Punchin spear, Punchin ribbon. Come on, old friend. Let's break the enemy.
Third Prince, are you okay?
Star God is actually pretty skilled. I just got a little hurt.
I didn't expect Krios would go so far as to burn his divine soul to beat you.
Unbelievable. I went all out, did everything I could, but still couldn't defeat him. Najah, Third Prince. No wonder even the God King warned us again and again to watch out for you. You're way stronger than we ever imagined. Sorry, Pegasus. I'm no match for him. You did great. Don't blame yourself. No, I'm just a failure. Just like that divine battle. Once again, I became the loser.
Lord Krios, you're not a loser! You're a titan! You're the star god in the hearts of us Australians!
Europe really took the wrong path. But maybe that's not such a bad thing. The defeat of the 12 Titans might be enough to make you understand that plundering and hurting are not the right way. Pegasus, if Australia loses in the end, you have to realize it's the result of Australia's own choices. Don't resent or hate anyone.
I understand, Lord Krios. I will follow your divine command. At least for now. I haven't lost yet.
I understand. So I'm just warning you, since with Mom and Big Brother's personalities, they probably wouldn't tell you this. Alright, my time's up.
Farewell, Lord Krios!
This guy is actually a pretty good opponent.
Third Prince, are you alright with that injury?
Injury? What injury? I'm not hurt. Another god could fight me for 300 rounds and I'd be fine.
Third Prince, maybe don't push yourself. I think I know who their next contestant is. You probably guessed too, right?
No matter who it is, I can fight them. Don't waste time. Let that summoner keep switching gods. I want to really enjoy the fight today. Najah,
don't trouble others.
Najah, don't. Aren't you just making trouble?
Genjin, why did you come down to the mortal realm?
If I hadn't come down, Najah would have refused to leave by now.
Young Jian, I know you're my senior. Don't make up rumors about me.
At least you remember I'm your senior from Chan Sect. If you're hurt, just be good and come back to heaven with me for treatment. Stop lingering here.
I'm not hurt. I could fight another 300 rounds. Easy.
Then show me your 3 heads and 6 arms again.
I can't use my true form recklessly. I need my power for the enemies ahead.
Can't summon 3 heads and 6 arms yet stubborn. Come back to heaven with me.
Oh, senior brother, rarely come to mortal world. Let me fight. If I return to heaven, it's just boring routine duties every day. Isn't this gonna kill me?
Don't try to play games with me. I'm telling you, if you don't come back now to heal, you'll regret it later.
Humph, what's there for me to regret?
You blockhead. Think about it. The 12 Titan gods are strong. But who really calls the shots in Australia now?
Senior, what do you mean?
Come with me. There'll be plenty more coming your way. I hope then you won't regret it.
Hey! Senior! Wait me! Wait up!
Thank goodness True Lord descended. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do with Third Prince.
I just defeated the princess in a row. Didn't expect him to exit like this. It's honestly a bit of a shame.
What? Pegasus, do you really think you can beat Najah? You'll have to use your ultimate move if you want a chance.
You're right about that. But at this point, you should know which Titan I'm summoning next, right?
Honestly, I've been waiting for this moment a long time. Ever since I got to the border, I've been wondering who could actually face him in battle.
I guess. Got the answer now.
Yeah, to fight him, it has to be someone with the same power. Other than that, no divine powers or godly strength. Not magical weapons will make a difference.
You really do know him well.
You know about the Third Prince. How could I not look into the gods you can summon? After all, we're talking about the legendary Kronos.
All right. Looks like this battle is destined to shake the world. Come forth, Father of Gods, former God King, Eternal Time-Space Lord, Kronos.